Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the closing ceremony. Welcome from here on site from Hive, and welcome from online through the stream as well. First of all, I would like to thank you all of you guys for the weekend. It has been so inspiring to see all kind of things and different new use cases in the world of entertainment and gaming with AI that you have actually come up during the weekend. We had over 50 submitted projects from over 330 different participants. So a lot of you guys, we are so grateful that all of you could actually make it and kind of like be here together with us throughout the weekend. Unfortunately, we couldn't see everybody's faces online here at Hive, but it was quite cool to do the Discord calls with you guys as well and actually hear what kind of ideas you have in store for us. We had participants from we had participants from 38 different countries, so the time differences and the time zones have been a difference, and kind of like that's why, for example, we might have one final pitch missing, but it has been so cool to actually explore the whole world and actually get some ideas from all over the place. And there has been 100 finishings also consumed during the weekend, so I would say that this was a success. Then, obviously, the prizes are something that everybody is eager to, at least the top 10 teams are eager to know. So I will go through them once again. So for the first prize, we will have the awesome Clash Royale Golden Prince trophy. So that will be shipped or giving out to the winning team. Then we have the 1,000 euros, the Supercell swag bags for most of the teams or the top 3 teams. And then for the top 5 teams, we will have the mentoring sessions with our exceptional AI lead, Otto Söderlund. So the former YC startup co-founder and AI lead at Supercell. And for the second prize, we will also giving out 750 euros and 250 euros for the third prize. And that is the prize pool that we are going to give. We are going to be giving out during this closing ceremony. But yeah, we had a lot of great teams, but already announced in the Discord. These are the top 10 teams, and they will be presenting their ideas live here from the stage, from kind of like in this order, which is in no particular kind of like order. It's just a random order, so all the teams will be on random selected to come here. Yes. Then something about the voting. On the Junction platform, there is this finalist voting section, and the whole top 10 voting, or kind of like selecting your winner from the top 10 participants, will be handled through the Junction platform. And the voting actually is ongoing, so you can, for example, now just open the tab on your laptop, and then when the pitches are coming in, for example, I really like the first one, then I will maybe choose that one, and then when the better ones come, and then you can, for example, just then change easily, so you can kind of get kind of like keep track of the different challenges ongoing, and that's how the voting is going on. And then after all the pitches have been made, we will give you guys still 10 minutes to kind of like wonder and kind of like think about the winner that you want to vote on. And then after the 10 minutes, we will be announcing the top 5 teams. Great. I don't have anything else. Then it was kind of like your time now to shine, and it will be going to the pitches. And the pitches will be handled. Nobody is actually coming here on stage, but all of the pitches will be handled through Discord. But yeah, at first we will have team Scribble AI. you can now share your screen and start to present in the Discord.
Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
I'm audible, right? Yeah, one sec. It's showing I cannot stream here. And, it's not allowing me to share screen.
Some technical difficulties will be handled shortly. Now it should be fixed. Can you now, Team Scribble AI, try to share your screen?
It's
Excellent.
Yeah, so
Now
I
we
think
can see
it's working
your
now.
screen, so you can start to
So
present. And
Hi everyone.
sorry,
I'm Arunachalam, and I was developing this project Scribble AI with my teammate Irina, and I would be presenting on our team's behalf. And so let's get started with the project. So Scribble AI is just a game we made with our huge inspiration from the game Scribble. So as you all know, Scribble is a very famous game. Once.
excellent.
Yeah,
Now
so I
we
think
can see
it's working
your
now.
screen.
Yeah, so I just wanted to check. So yeah, so Scribble is a game we were very enthusiastic since like a long time since COVID. We have all been playing where you just draw and everybody has to guess the game. So uh, it is a very famous game, and we wanted to see how we could bring AI into the game. And so we decided let's have a cool image generation model in our game so that basically our concept was so if you just draw people will be guessing, so that is the traditional scribble. We thought by bringing an image generation model the drawn image is converted into something even more realistic and fun, so that the end result is like even more fun to guess. So the core idea of scribble AI was to make it more fun than the existing scribble. So to quickly show the demo once, oh yeah. So as you can see, so this is Scribble. We just kept the user interface very simple. You can log in here like the typical Scribble IO game. We have used a REST API based polling system to make multiplayer very easy. Once you start the game, you have the typical drawing interface. We kept the time very small because like 10 seconds so that drawing becomes messy and the output becomes even more fun. And as you can see, you can draw anything you want, but the word is pizza, so you should be drawing pizza. But as you can see, I was trying to draw it, but it was a bit hard. And these are the images generated. So once the images are generated, the same image is given to all the players and they have to guess what is the word which was used to draw. So this is exactly like Scribble. So people should find out from this it is pizza, which is very hard and makes this game very fun and repeated and encourages repetitive playing of the game. So as you can fast so in our loading screen over here you can see who drew. So Irina here drew pizza, but it came out like this. And then you can see the scoreboard, who guessed right. And then as you can see over here, it came a leaf. So it's just endless possibilities of fun. So and finally you have a winning screen, which is pretty simple. And to quickly go over the AI part, so the player will simply sketch on the canvas, and then we have two flows. Either you can send it to OpenAI's GPT model, which will generate the image, or we also have a backup flow, which will send it to Lava, which is a very huge vision language model, which will get the caption. The caption is then mixed with our own prompts to make the caption more fun, and this is sent to Stable Diffusion, which will generate an even more fun image. So we choose both workflows based on time. And then we get the image, we store it in Flask, which is the backend server, and sync it across the players. And then the players will be able to guess the AI image, which is as easy as that. And then once they guess, they submit it, we calculate the score. So here are some more fun images. So it was also able to guess pizza correctly when I was drawing now. So if you are drawing good, GPT or the other Stable Diffusion does help, or it can also generate something funny like this as well. So our whole aim was to make Scribble more fun through the use of AI in a quick short time as possible. And we hope you guys like it. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Team Scribble AI. Then up next, we will have Team Synsam.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me? Hello? Hello? Am I coming through? Is my audio working? Excellent. Good morning or good evening. It's 4:30 a.m. here. And you know what? That first pitch is exactly where I'm able to start from. I'm coming from is we're gonna have all of these amazing emergent Gen AI games, high fidelity, everything moving forward at a rapid pace, and it's gonna be almost unable to contain. What we do have is we do have this legacy of the previous worlds, like the Realm Online, which many people have never heard of, developed by Sierra, and countless other legacy worlds. And I think for myself, where the intrigue comes from is that these legacy virtual worlds established the path to carve out our route to the metaverse. Um, but they're suffering entropy right now. They're very rich worlds, but the thing is that they're accessible, and a system like Synsan is very achievable and is deployable almost immediately. And you could say in a 1 month building time within something like the Realm. And I had it demoing before of these autonomous loops of having her go and speak to NPCs and scrape the conversations and start to build those out in data banks contextually appropriate to the topics, and she's able to recite that. But more than that, she's a memory shard, first and foremost. Eventually, she can be a living player who's always in that world that you can go and converse with and play the game in its full mechanics. But there is game lore and there is player lore. And within Sierra, one of the master crafts of gameplay in RPGs, they put in so much that can be derived from it with this Sinsan system, this Sinsan character walking around and gathering it, while at the same time being able to hold the dialogue and communications with players. You know, I can see this, and we already have it within our Discord bot. I want to see something like this go into the Realm Online's legacy Discord already and have approved players start teaching these systems of what the guilds were, what the players were. What we have, you have legacy lore, right? And these old school games, they can't afford big devs. They can't go patch up their back code. That's why I didn't want to touch it. I knew people that could have sent me the sprite sheets to train the YOLO on, but the visual learning. But I trained this initial system on to visually detect all of the sprites in the game and move through it. Because emergent agentic AI, it's going to be API, it's going to be paywalled, and some of our most beautiful creations that are fading aren't going to be able to keep up with that or bring themselves financially or economically to be able to integrate these cutting edge AI technologies. So this was my attempt to be able to demo within the limited time frame that we can breathe life back into and start to capture as a memory shard the systems, the games, the worlds, the metaverses. And eventually these, like a player or a system like Sinsan would know the whole game mechanics, the player lore, the hard-coded lore, and you would be able to bring her on as a consultant. Hey, we're rebooting the realm. We know, what should we do here? And she would be able to tell you, well, if you're going to put an ogre class in this time, maybe go talk to Vlador's Tavern, because that NPC there, Rant, says that it's named Vlador's Tavern because it was because Vlador was an ogre captain that they killed, and this was built over top of his remains. So maybe let's move Vlador's Tavern first if the ogres are going to be coming here. And she's able to give you this history and this context and a fun playable character also. I think that was 3 minutes, and I think I just got a notification there. If it is, thank you so much, everybody. This has been amazing.
Yes, thank you, Team Synsam and Andy. Then at third, we have Team Whispers of the Hollow, AI adaptive gameplay.
If it is, thank you so much, everybody. This has been amazing.
Yes, some technical difficulties. It's harder because I can't actually speak from here, so that they will actually hear me from here. So kind of like the conversation isn't that flowing. But yeah.
Hey all, I'm just waiting for the screen share to become active as well.
Now to the third theme.
junction folks if that can be enabled, please. I cannot. I can hover over the share your screen, but it has a little disabled icon in front of it. Mm. Funny, I can see my microphone and my camera. Both of those are enabled. Share my screen. The icon is there, but it is disabled for me.
Yes, technology is hard sometimes.
Okay, then I guess I may not be able to do the. Oh, there you go. Suddenly it just came on. All right, now I see it. So let me pull it up. All right. Okay, can everyone see my screen now? Fantastic. All right. Apologies for the technical glitches over there, but very quickly, my name is Nasser Kadri. I'm an AI engineer. I'm not a game designer or a game developer, so you'll see certain mechanics not present in this demo. The project I'm going to demo to you right now is called The Whispers of the Hollow. I created this with the premise of using AI to generate a lot of the story and be sort of AI native in the actual gameplay. And the actual story behind the game is that, there's this mystical fictional place called the Hollow, and at some point something has happened and everyone has disappeared. Time stopped and there's no real indication of what's happened, but there are these ghosts that are lurking in this place, and the player can interact with these ghosts and sort of work with them to unravel what's happened in this location. One thing that you'll see in this demo, this is a live demo. I'm going to roll the dice over here and hope that everything works fine and that all my LLM quotas have not been exhausted. But one thing you'll see over here as I go through this demo is this little magic wand that says AI. And the reason I have that is to show you what components of this demo are actually driven or powered by AI. I really want to emphasize that there's a lot of model-driven components over here, and it's not actually programmed into the game. It's just sort of I like to think of it as it's stitching it in real time as you're interacting. So let's go ahead and enter the Hollow. On the right side, you'll see this map that shows you that there's 3 locations. There's a lantern shrine, there's a clock tower, and a whispering well. So I just want you to remember that there are 3 items over there. And then on the left side, I can interact with this ghost whose name is Lantern Girl. So I can say something. She says to me, "You shouldn't be here. She's watching from the Hollow." And I can say something like, "Who's watching me?" And I'll get a response. And what's interesting is you'll notice that a new location popped up on the map too, right? You can think of these little like side quests or story arcs that you have to complete. But what's cool is that this was something that wasn't there before, but it occurred as a result of my interaction with this character. As another example, I'll just sort of restart this I can ask a completely different question and say something like, what mysteries lie in Tavi? I'm going to borrow your name, in Tavi's garden. And again, it'll generate this new quest that I have to complete. To sort of illustrate what's happening in the back end, I added this little admin panel that shows you what your different story arcs are, or the quests that you can go through. And you'll see that there are these 3 initial ones there previously: the Lantern Shrine, the Whispering Well, the Clock Tower. But then it also added Tavi's Garden as a new quest you have to complete. And it tells you that you have to go to this location on the map. You have to meet this NPC whose name is Tavi, and you have to collect this forgotten key clue. All of this is AI generated. None of this was hard coded into this. In fact, you can actually play with this on the deployed link as well, and you'll get a different experience. Awesome. I'll start wrapping up here because I see the little thing over here. Just to quickly summarize, what's special about this concept? The whole experience, the dialogue, it's immersive and it feels like it was written for the player. It's all of the characters, the story arcs, the clues, even the map locations. All of this can be generated via AI, and in this case, much of it actually is. The magic here is that the ghosts remember you, the game adapts to you, and the map unfolds as you speak. And so the game universe is very much infinite, and it's also very much alive because the models are stitching everything together in real time. Cool. Thanks everyone for the opportunity to demo.
Yes, thank you so much. Great. Then we have the 4th theme, and the 4th theme is Dead Loop.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you're doing well. So for this hackathon, our team decided to tackle the context-aware characters, mainly because our team thought that mainly the Radiant quest generation is most likely gonna be relevant in the future of gaming, and if it's implemented in the RPG environment, maybe even taking your personal character traits, maybe pre-generate the responses. But in our case, we decided to build this small web application, and you are at the job of a detective, and your mission is to solve a case of a murder. And I pre-generated a scenario, so we have 4 characters. All of these are generated by the AI, and in the user interface, you kind of get the general immediate feedback, what is happening. Hopefully it's sharing. And you have your own notes where you can check what is actually the case that the AI generated. So in this case, we have the Lord Hammond has been found dead. And we can actually check our suspects. So AI have generated us Edith Gray. Every character has their own alibi, so what they claim they were doing, and also the interactions they have with the victim. And your conversation history is here because you're a detective. You probably want to keep up the tabs. And everyone has their own alibi right here. Of course, we got the bingo as well. So let's make a quick test. Let's say insist he had no quarrel with Lord Hammond, but admits tension over due payments. All right. What type of tensions did you have with Lord Hammond? Let's see if we are getting hopefully we get some sort of response. Seems like nothing is coming up, so we have technical difficulties immediately. Let's try to generate a new case. All right, let's just go here. I heard dogs like human meat. Is that true? Right, fine. No one is willing to talk, so we'll go with that. You have up to 4 questions for each suspect, and as you keep talking, you get the clues, and they're gonna increase your suspect level. But of course, there's based on the alibi, there is a truth and false. So just because someone is suspicious doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually the perpetrator. So we are obviously finished with our questioning. So we're gonna say it was Marcus, and unfortunately we failed, and that was the end of our investigation.
Hey, I tried to
So-
ping. I tried pinging you in the pitching state chat. We can see the stream. Can you try restreaming it?
Stop streaming. Hello? Is it showing?
No, it's just loading.
Okay, I see it on my screen that is actually sharing, but it seems like it's not just. Let's see. Discord settings. I can see the stream. Ooh, dead loop. So is it like for half of the people the share didn't work, and for some people it did work? I guess those who saw it were in the detective club and actually survived the interview process. I should have the hardware acceleration on. Yes, I can. Okay. Right. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna wait till the end and let me know when we're gonna try again. All right. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Good. So let's try the team Deadloop. Kind of like if the technical difficulties with Discord can actually manage better on kind of like if some settings have been changed. But now the fifth team, the team Imposter, unfortunately still asleep. So let's skip this team as well. We haven't gotten kind of like this was the reason that actually we kind of like started a bit late because we didn't get any answers from him or from the whole team. So to the team number 6, game GUI, games generated UI. So they will be the next ones up.
Can you guys hear me well? Yeah. Okay. Hello, we are Team Game Guide. One prompt, one click, a few seconds, and hours of UI work are saved. That is our solution. Let's jump into a video. Yes, so you just need to like have a prompt of your inspiration, and then voila, here it is, customizable UI design and ready to put into a game engine to customize and beautify it. Let's try another prompt. Yes, so this is the happy face of a UI designer if you are using our solution. So during this hackathon, we focus on inventory UIs, and because designers typically spend hours aligning grids, tricking baddings, and iterating layouts. So we want to automate that with a single prompt, turning long design cycle into seconds. And the result is a working, customizable inventory layout that can be play tested and styled immediately in the engine. And we did some research with Figma. It has the AI generated UI design, but it's mostly for web and application, nothing specifically for game. So that's why we thought that how about making one? So yeah, if you have, we took an inspiration from Diablo here and then generated the UI layout with our solution. The impact we would like to have for developers to accelerate development cycle, for designer to empower non-technical team members to contribute to UI design, and for a bigger studio to streamline collaboration between design and development team. So with our solution, we are using LLM, OpenAI's API to interpret prompts and Unity, and then Unity Figma to render results. It's still work in progress at this point, but if we get support from Supercell, everything is possible. Yeah. So this is our team, and let's connect and enjoy our Discord. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Game UI. Probably butchered that name, but yeah, thanks a lot for the presentation. Then up next, we have Craft Mind, so the seventh team to pitch their idea or their project.
Hello, hello. Please confirm that you can hear me. Okay, great. Thank you. So, hi everyone. I'm Maria, and here's my project Craft Mind. an AI-based craft assistant that is built with Unreal Engine and uses API requests to DeepSeek to implement crafting. So, as you can see, this mechanic allows a player to craft items that are available in the game without using any recipes. So the limit is only players' creativity. And you can see that I already tried to craft something, and I was able to craft sharp stone, which were used to craft a knife. And AI assistant said that I am able to do that. But if we choose a higher level of realism and ask him to craft, let's say, fishing rod with a stick and a rope. And we wait a little longer than in the video because it was okay. And now it doesn't allow us to craft a fishing rod because we need a fishing hook. So let's try to make a fishing hook. And I think it's best to do from bones. So hook by carving bones with knife. And it allows to craft fishing hook. So I hope that now we will be able to create a fishing rod with a stick, a rope, and a hook. Hook, fishing hook, fishing hook. And yes, it allowed us to craft fishing rod. So I guess that's all for presentation of the gameplay. I think that this mechanic can be developed more. And for example, I could add some characteristics to crafted object, depending on what materials or actions player used. For example, if he used like low quality materials, then the item will be less durable, and he will need to come up with a way to craft some more high quality items. And I think that's it. Thank you very much for your time and for listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Team Craft Mind. Excellent pitch. Then up next, we will have Theme 8, so Pursuit of Attention.
Hello, you should be able to hear me. And also, I'm very grateful for Discord for providing free Discord nitros here because I can have a full HD stream now. Are you able to see my screen? You should be, hopefully. Fantastic, first try. Good start. Okay. I hope everyone's ready because game, Pursuit of Attention, the thing we made in a day, somehow we actually managed to get the prototype running. So the pitch is simple. You are a cat, AI is the owner, just go and be a cat. We understand that unpredictability happens a lot in life, and especially in like a cat owner type of relationship, because those little silly bastards are very chaotic in their nature. So we simulate that in a safe environment. We have a powerful and interesting fantasy for the player to be the cat, and we flip the standard chat app format to instead revert LLMs into something that they're better at. So the two common problems nowadays with LLMs are model collapse and in the game industry, it's predictable and scripted interactions. We fix both of those. the LLMs are best at immediate, short, and often emotional responses. So by allowing the LLM to only react to the immediate cat interactions, as well as like the current game state, we keep it away from modal collapse when it will start like getting confused about what is the prompt and what is actually happening in reality, or like start fantasizing objects into out of nowhere. And we avoid predictable and scripted interactions by always letting the AI react to whatever the player is doing. It does not have an LLM brain of its own volition, so it just responds to a kitty knocking over like a pumpkin in this image, or something else happening of a similar character. So yeah, LLMs are best for short emotional responses. We get an AI feed of interactions, and like if a cat drinks from a potion or it knocks over a ball, we feed that into the LLM, and the AI will respond to that. But we need to not forget the game design foundations, because we still need to make it a good game to make it sellable. So we added playful controls, and we force the AI to put up with whatever you do with the controls. The comfortable environment largely capitalizes on the comfy games market, because there has been a resurgence in the recent times when people want to play something nice and comfortable and fluffy and fuzzy. So we try to go in that direction, but we also try and avoid the shiny object syndrome, because we don't need to forget the classic game design foundations in favor of doing everything AI. So we just use LLMs for what they're good for, and it results in like pretty good gameplay, I would say. We made the prototype in 1 day, and you can see its entirety here, because my wonderful development team put out the video. So you can just go to the Junction page, look at the video, and yeah, it was quite exciting. We made the prototype in Unity. I'm not going to be doing a live demo because I ran out of monies. So here, we still use the standard state machines for handling all of the owner interactions, but we also have a complete, let me see if we can find it quickly. Yeah, okay. So we have a speech system that allows the LLM to voice its thoughts on whatever cat is doing right now. And we have an event buffer that's sending all of the information about what's currently happening on the screen to the AI, allowing it to react dynamically. In turn, this gives us kind of synergistic multiplicative complexity, because one event in the physical world can lead to another. If you knock over one object, the next object will also be knocked out. So wreaking havoc is very well represented in text, and the AI understands that. Yeah. The short of it is like reactive characters are possible, and if we just let the intelligence in the AI shine, it will be good. That's pretty much it. Yeah. With our game, glimpse into the future of game AI, unpredictable, fun, and immersive. Thank you for listening. That's it for me. Enjoy the cat pictures in the meantime. If you have any questions, I will be excited to chat afterwards. That's it.
Thank you so much, Pursuit of Attention. Then, up next, at theme number 9, we have Mew Time AI, or Mew Time AI. Yeah.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Okay, so that's great. Hi, I'm Hostar here. I'm from Star Wars Game Studios. I'm here to represent my team, which is a Super Bacteria, which is a bacterial counterpart of Supercell. It's funny. So anyway, so here I'm here today while we're waiting for the streaming. I'm going to be presenting you. It's a contextual cozy game AI agent behavior system, in which we have our agent as behavior like a human, as can understand the game and have all the environmental information that can act as its own. Okay, so do I need to share myself, or is automatic sharing? I don't see it's available to me to share my screen. Okay. I actually see the disable this button. Okay, it's available now. I see it. Let me try. Okay, is it working now? Perfect. All right. So, as I just mentioned, we're trying to build an agent in the game that is a contextual available and aware of this game, and so can interact with the player and do a lot of different things. So we previously did some practices on mostly like assistant part, and so in which we have the agent. We can just ask them questions and to help with the player or something. But in this hackathon, we did something new, which is we want the agent itself is to act like a real player, or is something like they have the autonomously ability to do something. So I'm going to show you our live demo. So the screen's not showing on my side. Hopefully you can see it. Just let me know if it doesn't work. I'm just showing my Unity. Okay, so great. So just a little bit of context here. We have our agent, which is a cat appearance. And so you can go to the game.
That's fascinating. Tell me more about your favorite hobby, Zoom. Welcome back. Let's enjoy this cozy afternoon together, Zoom.
Yeah, it's quite talkative. So we can go bring the cat into our farm environment. And so it has a motivation. It will tell you then.
I've always dreamed of building my own ship and sailing to distant islands. I need 200 logs to start.
It asked me to help them. Sure, I'll help you to chop the trees.
That's awesome, thanks. I'll grab my axe and we can get started. Zoom!
I can help him like chop the tree, and then we can collect the wood together and doing tasks. Yeah. So it aware of the environment. It can respond to my things. So something like you can ask them to talk to and join the time.
Chop some wood with you, feeling great.
Okay, something happening.
The sky's getting dark. Storm is coming. Need shelter. Got enough wood, but need rope.
We got a storm here, and then he will react to it, and let me just create a shelter that we can avoid the storm. Okay, let's just like follow me. I'll protect you. Okay, it comes.
Let's stick together and find a safe spot. I trust your lead, Zoom.
Stay here, and I'm going to just collect.
Feeling a bit nervous, but trusting you, Zoom.
Collect things, and so I'm going to need you to create craft a rope, and then to grab our shelter, which is our goal here. Okay, done.
Congratulations on finishing the shelter. It's perfect for staying cozy.
Yeah, she knows what's happening.
The sky is clear now. Beach time, let's go admire it, Zoom.
Okay, she is now needing me to somewhere, and she wants to go. I'm just following her to see what's happening. All right, so we're near the sea. Let's see.
Wow, look at that endless blue. It's so calming, isn't it? Time to get back to chopping logs for our ship, Zoom.
Okay, so let's come back to the our original goal again. Yep, okay, I think that's the demo. Yep, so yeah, I think you got a notification. That's our demo. So basically that is what we're showing. We're currently that's where we're at right now. So we're going to make it more broadly in more games. Like we can also make the agent available for the players. They can create their own. They have their own personality and the mood and everything. We can just react based on those things in the game. All right, that's my presentation today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Musetime AI. Maybe not just done on the weekend, but at least cool stuff. Congrats to the team. But then going to the final team, obviously we have the team that wasn't able to present, still coming as well. But Prompt Me Maybe is the next team.
Hello, can you hear me? I don't have permissions to share the screen. I'm gonna restart Discord really quick. Is that all right? Okay, just a few seconds. Okay, I think you can see me now. Hello. Now I can share the screen. I'm gonna make a selection. Yes. Application audio. Yes. I'm gonna share the entire screen. Okay. So you guys can see my screen, right? Can you see? Okay, nice. We are a small team at Hive. We are actually streaming from the school. And I'm gonna show you really quick a live demo of it. Our game is called Prom Me Baby, and basically what we do in here is it's array casting. Everything is done in C, and what we use to do the API call to OpenAI is C JSON, right? Is that the one? Yeah. So basically what we have here, it's well, it's like a Wolfenstein kind of game. We also have like some enemies and we can shoot in here. What we wanted to explore, it was the best optimization we could in the API call. So for example, the main idea was to change the worlds around us depending on our prompts. So at this point, we can change the one on live. So for example, in here, let's do a lizard. So we can see at the left side that we are actually creating the API request, and we are gonna change the texture really soon. So let's play a little. This is actually happening in a thread process in the background. It's a pthread system call from the system. Yeah, from the. Okay, so now we have a lizard in here, and actually it's like a shooting gun. It looks funny, but yeah, let's do cat because it's super demanded in the chat now. So the idea here, it's super nice that we give the user the possibility to explore with their own imagination. So what we do actually, like technically, is again an API call, and we have been trying to optimize as much as we can. In here, we only needed like a 64 by 64 pixel, like minimum. That is the minimum requirement, but actually OpenAI's minimum image was like 1024 by 1024. So it actually takes a while. So if we manage to get like a really, really small, like a 64 by 64 pixel, if my math is okay, I think we could make this and improve, like make improvements in here like 60 times faster. So yeah, we are using specifically the GPT Image 1 in here from OpenAI. So yeah, I don't know. Let's try with what, banana? Yeah. And yeah, this is basically our game. And in the future, we intend to do some improvements. So Rich is gonna explain that part.
Hi everyone, my name is Rich. And speaking about the imagination, yes, I'm gonna speak about the future. As you can see now, we are capable to change our texture, which is our weapon. But in the future, you can see the wall, the door, and even the NPC or the monster. Like, for example, a monster who will attack you, or the NPC you can buy more weapons from. Like, we have many ideas, and then eventually we come across to have this kind of slogan thing that even like developers like us, we don't know what's happening next. And that's the exciting part, right? Like, so I'm like very excitingly like welcome everyone. Of course, before the door closes, we are still in Hive, and we welcome everyone to join us to surprise yourself. Thank you.
Just a quick note before we leave. This is all of our prompts are saved in here in this folder, so you can actually see everything that people have been tested here at school. So, for example, we have the this like Finnish specific food, karja lampirka, and yeah. So yeah, guys, that was everything that we wanted to show. Thank you for the time, and see you around.
Excellent. Thank you, Prompt Me Maybe. And then we will have the fourth theme, Deadloop, giving a presentation as well with voice and some with voice and then
Right, back at it.
yes.
Can you at least hear me? All right, excellent. So we're gonna go with the screenshot sharing instead to make sure it works. So yes, essentially the idea is to generate a murder case on the fly with the OpenAI, and once the case is generated, we also give a template, and it's gonna create 4 characters, and your job is to be a detective to actually solve the murder case. And every character is given traits, personalities, their alibi, what they were actually doing. If you can show the next screenshot. Here it's an example of what you will see, and in the case tab you can actually see what is the case that you are working with, and then all of the suspects, what their alibis are, and the known interactions with the victim. And as you have a job of the detective, your conversation history is also kept up here. And as you keep prompting the AI characters, you build up a suspicion, but of course based on the alibi and the traits. Just because someone has the high suspicion doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually the perpetrator. This can be, of course, expanded. We just built what we had with the limited time. And we decided to pick the 4 questions per suspect. And if you go to the next screenshot, so once you are ready to finish the questioning, you are sure that this is the perpetrator, or you have exhausted all of the questions, you are essentially forced to make a decision. So who was the actual perpetrator? And if you proceed to the next screen, your higher up will come to tell you that what was the actual case whenever it was solved or whenever it was not. And once you return to the main screen, you can start a new game, and it's gonna generate a new case files for you. So you will start working on the next case. And we talked at as I said previously, we talked that generative, like context aware characters, will be very relevant in the AI and gaming, especially making the Radiant quests. But here we wanted to take you the curate approach where you can actually prompt the AI to solve the case. Thank you, Onni, for sharing the screenshots so we could actually make sure that it's showing up. And that's it in a nutshell.
Yes, excellent. Thank you, team. Deadloop finally got it to work in that way. But now it's time for you to vote your favorite one. As mentioned already prior, the voting will be done through Junction platform. So you have the finalist voting section in Junction platform, and then we will give you guys 10 minutes to go through the different challenges once again and kind of like figure out your 5 favorite one from them. Yeah, see you in 10 minutes. And then, can you all hear me well? Good, great. Well, it was a very, very tight vote, but we will be announcing the top 5 teams. All of the projects were excellent, and I just want to say once again how grateful we are of the very, very cool projects. And actually, it was a very, very tight vote, as I already mentioned. But we will be announcing the winners from 5 to 1, and then if here at President at Hive, we would like to welcome to the. If here President at Hive, we would like to kind of like ask the winning team also to come to the stage if they are present here. If not, then we will be shipping out the trophy and all of the good stuff. But yes, without further ado, the 5th place in the Supercell AI Hackathon goes to Team Mu Time AI. So congratulations to Mu Time AI. Great. Then 4th place, and at 4th place we will have Team Game UI. Congratulations to Team Game UI. And then on 3rd place we will have Team Pursuit of Attention. So the 250 euros and the swag bags are going that way. And then quickly going forward, at 2nd place we have Team Deadloop. Congratulations. And then the winner of the Supercell AI Hackathon 2025 is, drumroll please, Team Promptly Maybe. Congratulations. You guys are Team Promptly Maybe? Okay, excellent. Are you? Yes, welcome to the stage. The stage is yours. Yes, just making sure. Hey, here's the who's the team captain? Okay. Hey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great, great. And then it's yours. It's now yours. Finally, small. How is it feeling at the moment?
Hi everybody. It's been so exciting since the start. I think we had like a small vision at the start, like what we can achieve in the limited time, and I think we all delivered in different aspects. I think it was super interesting. We got so excited at the end because we wanted to do a lot more stuff. We started running out of time, and then we started dividing in small teams just to deliver the best we could. I think it was a really good experience overall. I think we all agree with it. It was super exciting. We weren't expecting anything specifically, and yeah, and it was super fun at the end. Everybody was testing the code, and it actually showed a lot of the. I don't know how fun the game ended up being at the end, and we are so proud of it, and we're gonna continue doing a lot of stuff into it. So yeah, thank you for everybody that played it. Yeah, if anybody wants to play it, please come by.
Oh yeah, that's true though. That I said one, but like even this guy, he's addicted to our game. Yeah. But we are welcoming everyone before the door close, or like even after that, if you are interested, Discord us, and we are willing to share everything, and welcome any feedback, good or bad. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, team. Promptly, maybe you can now join back so we can see the screen. Great. I don't have anything else. All the teams, a big thank you once again. It has been so inspiring to see all of you, and from the top down, we at Supercell, we are very grateful for your efforts towards the projects during the weekend, and it was so inspiring to see all of this stuff. So, for example, our CEO Ilkka already has been very excited about all of the projects, and for example, LinkedIn has shared a message from here, and he is very tempted to see actually what has happened during the weekend. For the winning teams, we will contact you from Discord, just to DM you and then get all of the things sorted out. So, for example, the teams not here, we will be presenting the swag bags and then the money prizes. So we will be in contact with you. Great. I don't have anything else. A big thank you once again, and we are going to do this kind of like AI activities in the future as well. So hang around and follow us on LinkedIn and whatever, and then we will be giving out these kind of like hints of what to expect in the future as well. Okay, thanks a lot, and we will see you at some time more. Yeah, thank you.